Hey guys, how you doing? This is OG Loudpak. Welcome to the Weed Review Radio. Today we'll be having a very special segment. All right, we got we got Good Treats coming today, and we got what's his name? The Smoke with Me battle. He's gonna call in. He couldn't make it in, so but we still gonna get litty one time for the one time. All right. Shout out to my guys, Slugger, Pluto, me baby. You know what I mean? It's always a good day when you got some sluggers with you. You know what I'm saying? Just set that right there, Pluto, me. And without further ado, let me go ahead and start dropping some of these news and updates on you guys while we wait for our first guest to get here, okay? All right. All right. Talk about what's going on in this cannabis world. So Snoop Dogg just dropped the GGNC news back. The double G news. The double G news is back. Yes, sir. I love what Uncle Snoop got going on over there. Shout out to Uncle Snoop. Double G News, they've been showing me some love too. So, I don't know if it's Snoop Dogg running the page. I doubt it, but you know, it's a good thing that he's back. Kind of lonely up here when you by yourself. In other news, I don't know what they're talking about hugs from the back, but it don't sound right. All right, hugs from the back is not right. I think every year they come up with something different, just to fucking fuck with Diddy about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right. This is Weed Review News. All right. BBC News report: children's in Jamaica had got a hold to some type of cannabis candy, not some type of candy, but some cannabis related type candy, and they're in the hospital now. It's nothing serious or life damaging, but it's just crazy because this same thing just happened in Florida today or yesterday or well, it just happened in Florida recently where some kids got a hold to some candy and they was sent to the hospital. So there's some pros and cons that we can take from this situation, and I like to start there. All right. First, the cons is, come on, guys, man. I do not want to see kids go to the hospital or be hurting or yada yada or anything like that. But you say it wouldn't be pros to take out of this situation, but there are pros. Keep the fucking candy out of the reach of the kids. You know what I'm saying? It's just smoke or eat edibles responsibly. You know what I mean? It's crazy that kids are. I don't know if this is just something to hit at the stoners or the cannabis community, but if this is really happening, this fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's fucked up. Now one of my nieces, I got 23 nieces and nephews, and now one of them had to worry about eating some edibles and going to the hospital. So, it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So smoke responsibly or eat edibles responsibly. All right, guys, please. One time for the one time. And just a reminder and for confirmation for those who don't know. All right. Moving on. NBC News report that NY plans to expand the market. We talking about the governor of New York said he's going to hand out a couple of licenses, but this comes with something behind it. So the authorities in New York has been seizing unauthorized cannabis. I'm not going to say drug dealers, but dispensaries or whatever. And yeah, man, they done took down like $42 million worth of bud. I think they said somewhere like 800 pounds of weed or something like that. It was probably 80 pounds of weed, but it was 800 in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, there's so much weed. So yeah, that's what's going on in New York. They're cracking down like a motherfucker. They're trying to clean up. So all the fun that they was having and all the good times that I've been telling to go up to New York and experience, I may not get a chance to experience because the governor. I ain't even gonna try to say this fool name because you know, it's right here, but I don't want to fuck it up. And even if it started with a K. But the governor of New York, he's cracking down on weed, but he's saying he's doing this for a better cause. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just report the shit. All right. Moving on to man, I had Ed Sheraton smoked some weed with Snoop Dogg, right? And obviously he never smoked weed before, and it's supposed to be this big thing, and then Snoop Dogg gave him a death row chain. Yo, Uncle Snoop, I'm ready for my chain. You know what I'm saying? If you can get Ed, well, I think your boy deserve a freaking chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and pass that chain my way, my G. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure. Ed Sheraton smoked his first blunt with Snoop Dogg. Think that's one of the dopest motherfucking things ever. If I could, one of my first blunts could be with Snoop Dogg, man, that'd be crazy. All right. In other news, we got hey man, I don't know how to start this, but I'm just starting like this. I like where the culture is going right now. You know what I'm saying? Like cannabis and just I want to say rap culture, but just, urban culture is so infused in cannabis is unreal at this point in time. Like I'm sitting here holding some Jungo Magic City Leafs in my hand, guys. Yes, sir, I said that. Magic City Leafs. The strippers got their own leaves. And why not? Because I know a lot of strippers that smoke hella motherfucking weed, so this is right on cue. And if you want to know the name, it makes me chuckle every time I read the name. It's the name of these leaves are called Magic Cream. What type of magic cream are we talking about? All right, so yeah, I just thought that was dope. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I've been smoking on these lately. Very good smoke. If you see them, pick them up. Comment on this post. Let me know how you feel about, let me know how you feel about the Magic City Jungos. Hey, and chat, real quick, chat. For those that are watching live and those that are listening live, if you wanna ask questions, just ask the questions, and then when I go back to read them, I'll respond to your questions that way. All right. So chat, I'll be getting to you in a few. All right. In other news, all right, because we got some more news here. I just can keep going and going if you guys allow me to. All right. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So we got, in other news, we got Too Short. The man himself, talking about celebrities and them creating their own weed strain. And I thought this was dope because a lot of celebrities are bogarting the weed game and just jumping in and just doing whatever the fuck they want to do and not, you know. I mean, I understand they got the swag. I mean, not the swag, but they got the clout. They got the following. They got the people behind them. So it's like a no-brainer, right? It's like a no-brainer, but, celebrities are taking over the game. But we do got video on that, so I want to let that video roll of Uncle Short talking about how he feel about this. Well, hold on. Let me cue this up real quick. Horrible. All right. This is Uncle Short talking about how he feel about that.
Celebrities enter the cannabis game and announce to the world, hey, I'm in the cannabis game. But they announce it to you as soon as they enter. and it hasn't really not yet gained a relevancy amongst the cannabis world to even stand up and be like, yeah, I'm a big guy in cannabis. So I'm doing the opposite, whereas you lay the roots and you get the shit out there, and once it's out there and you have a customer base and you're in a certain amount of stores and the product is flipped a few times and it's solid, then you tell the world, hey, I got this product, and you kind of enhance it more. So I'm growing my shit organically. It's growing at a great pace, and it's nothing to brag about because no matter what level it's on, I still wouldn't brag.
Yeah, and that's too short. The OG himself. Shout out Short. Shout out to Vlad TV because that's where that interview came from. But nah, I understand where he coming from. All the boasting and bragging. You gotta put in the work, my G. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get down here with the smokers. You gotta let me taste that shit. Wait a minute, hold on. I started feeling real loud package real then right then. But nah, for sure, you gotta you actually gotta put it in the groundwork. I think using your name is just evil. It's an evil, 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 evil doing. All right. So in other news, Ludacris and Wiz Khalifa will be headlining the SEMA Fest. There you go. Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa will be heading the SEMA Fest in Las Vegas this year. So in 2024, guys be looking for that. And the reason why I wrote that down is because a lot of people, it goes over a lot of people's head how big Ludacris smokes. Ludacris is a smoker now. Don't get it twisted. Now, a lot of the old school guys, if you think about it, they don't boast, they don't brag. You really probably wouldn't even think that Tip is a smoker like that because he don't boast and brag about it. But a lot of the old school rappers from Atlanta, they burn, bro. They just don't boast and brag about it. Outkast, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of shit. So just a whole bunch of play ass shit from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So I really kind of forgot what I was talking about until I looked down at the paper. But yeah, Ludacris and Wiz Khalifa are headlining the SEMA Fest in Las Vegas, and again, that piques my interest because of how big of a stoner Ludacris is, and I'm ready for the world to kind of see that because he got footage of him just doing ignorant ass shit with Method Man and Redman. They high and Redman got his lady that braid his hair to put some fucked up braids in Snoop. I keep calling him Snoop, but Ludacris head for no reason. So legendary shit. That's just shit that just warms my heart. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to start doing foolish shit with my homies while we smoking and stuff like that. Into other news, we're gonna push back our today, guys. We're gonna push back our interview with Banks. He's on the way. He's on his way, but we're gonna push that back and just keep on rolling with the news. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna give y'all the DJ segment, and then we're gonna push it on from there. All right. So just keep on rolling here, Gas house or no house, baby. Pluto me. I can't say that shit enough, man. Y'all already know where my heart at. You know what I'm saying? But they will be doing a grand open for their second smoke shop in Florida on October 20th. Be there or be square. Show up, show out. Hit Gas House. The brand up today. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for that. Oh, no. At the grand opening, they will be dropping the Zaza pre-cut leaves. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like Zaza pre-cut leaves. So pretty soon, probably on my next show, you'll see me with those leaves. I'm just saying. So moving on to other news. Moving on to other news, guys. We just toughing it out right now. High Times Magazine is hosting the last Cannabis Cup People Choice Edition of the year in Arizona, and this is the second People Choice cannabis court cannabis cup that they're having in Arizona, and this will be on November the 18th. Um, yeah, man, this is about to be a legendary event where the public can come to this cannabis cup or this cannabis event and partake in voting. All right, so I just think that's dope. I would love to go smoke some weed and vote on. I think this is trash, or I think this is good. You know what I'm saying? I love what High Times is doing. Everything High Times is doing over there. So check out High Times at hightimes.com or go to their IG page at High Times at IG. And check them out today. Again, the Cannabis Cup is going to be something legendary. This is the People Choice Edition, and that means people can come to the event and they can judge on the bud that's going to be out there. So, Hot Times Magazine, baby. Okay, in other news, Exhibit and Cannabis Cutie has launched the new podcast called The Lasagna Gunja. I think I said... I think I said that right. Lasagna Ganja. Well anyways is Exhibit and the Cannabis Cutie, and this quote comes straight from Exhibit. All right, he said the reason why they named it Lasagna Ganja is because cannabis has so many layers. Not only that, well, I said it wrong, man. I fucked up the quote. Hold on, let me get this right, guys. He said, "Layers to everything that we do." There's layers to everything that we do in cannabis and culture. That's why they call it the Lasagna Ganja podcast. All right, so Lasagna Ganja podcast. Check out Exhibit. Check out the Cannabis Cutie today. I think that is dope. Cannabis Cutie, she's been bumping for a long ass time, man, and she's so informational. And for a canna mom, I ain't even gonna speak my real thoughts on that. Me and young player got single over here. You know what I'm saying? All right, wait a minute, hold on. All right, okay, all right. So moving on. I was gonna do the ain't shit segment. My cousin had a situation where he was dealing with this female, and he just came to the conclusion that she ain't shit. And I wanna get you guys partake on that. I don't know how I missed over this one, but let me just go back. I didn't read it. I didn't read it right, but so everybody know how I feel about Currency. Currency is one of the most funniest guys in the game right now. This dude is hilarious. I think he should start doing movies and like stuff like that. But hey, Currency, if you want to be in my movie, man, holla at me, because we putting together the script right now, and I think it's gonna be something very legendary. So holla at the boy, all right? But this dude said, Currency said on Say Cheese, Say Cheese just dropped their podcast or video not too long ago, and this dude said he haven't paid for weed in 10 years. And I got more thoughts on that, but we got video, and I want to go ahead and run that video for you guys.
You paid for weed. Like, I know, like, weed is like your fucking right hand, your best friend. When was the last time you had to like pay for weed? Like you had to in order to get it.
The day I wrote Famous. The day that I wrote Famous, because me and my partner Lil Al was waiting on the weed man, and I was bummed. And he was like, "Man, you know what, bro? Like, I see this shit. Like, in a minute, you just gonna be smiling and just, just have money, and you just every day you just gonna be looking famous." And that shit was crazy. I was like, "Damn, let's go to the studio." Like right when the weed got done, went to the studio. And I ain't give a fuck what beat Monster Beats put on. The song was gonna be called Looking Famous, and we were gonna knock that shit out, but everything worked out tight. And it's one of, like, I could never take that song out my set list ever. Like, people love that record.
So,
and I think, like, I don't think I bought weed since then. Do I what? Remember what year that was?
That was a little over 11 years ago?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I haven't bought weed in like 11. You know what? That's the kind of post y'all be having. That's look. Oh, you drawing for the post. Yeah. Currency says he hasn't paid for weed in 11 years. Fucking right. Yeah.
This is definitely a Say Cheese post.
Yeah, that's the Say Cheese post right there. Yep. Just put me like that. Just hasn't paid for weed in 11 years. Fucking right. Fucking right. While them niggas be rapping about I bought a pound, you know. We just bought pop. We are the weed. Them niggas bought it from us. And they rapping about being drug dealers.
I think he mean by what he mean by that is it got to come to them first. But this nigga is hilarious, bro. Currency is hilarious. I think I said 10, but this dude said he haven't paid for weed in 11 years. That is my goal. That is my whole goal. Like, if I could just cut that one aspect out my life, I ain't paying for weed no more. I'm so big. I'm like Snoop Dogg. Well, we on the way. Bob Marley status, okay. And another thing about that interview that he was saying is that I really like that he was making a point on is how booked he is for 420. So on 420, when you're trying to get at Currency, you gotta come get at him at. He said if you want to book him on 420, you should have booked him in 1986. I don't even think this nigga was born in 1986, bro. But shout out to Currency. It just kind of put me in the mindset of what I'm chasing for and what I'm trying to achieve as far as what can be possible in this day and time with the cannabis. So moving on, and shout out to Uncle Snoop, and shout out to that boy Devin the Dude. Moving on to other news. Hey, have you heard that Drake album yet? If you haven't, you missing out. The Drake album is fire, and I don't know if it's out beating Gunna album for the year, but I'm telling you that number 6 he got. I think because he had collaborations, that what makes it so good, because that number 6 he got with J. Cole, and he bodied J. Cole, in my personal opinion. He bodied J. Cole. It's like one of those things where it's like, bro, make sure you're ready to get on the court with a real one. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to Drake and what they got going on with that new album. Do I got some? Oh, real quick. This is real quick. Atlanta Journal Constitution just reported that Georgia will be the first state. All right, listen to me. If I had them, what's that DJ that have the bombs? It's a DJ. He'd be like, DJ Clue, I think. Is it DJ Clue? Damn. If I had them DJ Clue bombs, I'd drop them right now. But Atlanta, Georgia Constitution reports that Georgia will be the first state with medical marijuana in pharmacies. And I'm going to just drop it right now by my mouth. Damn, that's fucked up, son. Damn, I don't know what that means for us, but yeah, I just read an article today. I don't know how true it is. I'm just reporting what I see, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like reading, because it's like, how do I know that this shit real that I'm reading? I'm just reading some shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to dig deeper to make sure that those facts are even factual. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. It's on Georgia Journal Constitution. It's not on me. They reported it. But yeah, man, that'd be crazy if the marijuana, if we can get marijuana from the pharmacies. Like, I will fucking probably leave this show right now and hit the pharmacy. No cap. All right. And I think that's about it for my updates. I got a couple of more updates. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people that I see that's doing their motherfucking thing. Shout out to Hazy Hayes. Y'all know how I feel about Hazy Hayes. If you haven't read her the article that High Times did on it, go check out the article that High Times have did on her. She got the amazing single out right now called Indica Sativa, and it's bumping. All right, my next artist to look out for is Marty Grimes. Marty, you already know, Marty is family, but Marty is going crazy up there on the West Coast. He's just dropped the joint called Just My Thoughts with a visual on YouTube, so it's out now. Go check out that. The visual was done by Mr. Sean M. I'm not gonna even attempt his last name, but yeah, Mr. Sean killed that visual, and I think it was well put together. Shout out to Marty. Next we got Lizzie Jeff for all my niggas, and she just dropped some other shit too, but Lizzie Jeff is dope. Lizzie Jeff is dope. If you haven't heard of Lizzie Jeff, she's a cannabis queen. All right, that's what she does. All right, so just check her out at Lizzie Jeff on IG. Please go educate yourself on what's going on. All right. My next person, and last but not least, is a hometown favorite, Maya the Plug. She got the song Drillily Banks. Why did you do that, Maya? Drillily Banks. Drillily Banks. I think I said it right. Drillily Banks. That shit gangster though. It go hard. Maya always go hard. She's a cannabis. Don't get it. That's why her name is Maya the Plug. She's a cannabis rapper, but she be on some gangster shit. All right. So let's just get that situated. All right. So guys, yeah, I'm about to get into my DJ mix. From DJ Gee. Shout out to not Gee. Shout out to DJ G2. D2 went crazy on this motherfucking mix. Shout out to DJ G2. Shout out to DJ G2. We finna play this mix from him. And we finna, after that, we're gonna get into our interview with our guest, Good Treats. It's gonna be a good one, guys. Thank you for rocking with me. And stay tuned to this motherfucking. We'll be right back. We finna go pay some bills, man. Hold on 1 second, all right?